Welcome back to another episode of Mad Fresh in these streets. I'm your host, Ceeze the A&R, and as always, you know I gotta say my thank yous for y'all tuning in all season. Every season, this is our second season, and as you know, we've been doing interviews, having conversations with some of the artists that we featured on the first season, and we're not gonna stop here. So today's guest, we got Sonya Williams.
What up?
What's
what
up,
up?
girl? Looking good.
Thank you.
It's been a long time,
It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much for taking this time to speak with us. So, we're going to start it off by just asking, who is Sonya Williams?
Sonya Williams. Sonya Williams is hood soul. So for anybody who follows me, they know that I've been on this whole hood soul streak for quite some time.
Okay.
But basically, I just represent the culture. I represent a generation. I represent everyday girls that come from where I come from, Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real all the time, but also keeping the soul with the music. Can't forget that.
Can't forget about the music.
Can't
That's why we're
forget that.
here, right? So, tell us how long you've been singing.
Well, I've been singing since I was a baby. I've been singing since I was about 3 years old. But I started singing professionally around like 2006.
Okay.
That was when I decided that I really wanted to go full force with the music thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get a little Faith Kelly Price. Is that what you were kind of...
Definitely some influences. Faith
Okay.
is mother. I'm going to just let you know, Faith is mother. When it comes to the vocals, Faith taught me how to sing. So if you get that influence, it's definitely because I listen to a lot of Faith Evans. And Kelly Price, yeah.
Yeah.
Get that comparison a lot, too.
So where does that inspiration come from? Like, why them? Why, that sound of music?
Well, I mean, my voice, I've always had a really different voice, It's real raspy, it's real deep. So those are the vocals that really spoke to me.
Mm-hmm.
And, I grew up in the 90s, listening to the 90s music, and they was heavy in the 90s.
Got you.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's really what reached out to me.
Okay, so as always, you guys, we got to keep it flowing. We got our first video coming up, Skip Whitman with L.A. Check it out, Mad Fresh.
Yo. Faded from this conversation I had the other day with this girl in LA who was talking about it's too hot but complaining just to complain. I color out of the frame, my ex-flames tell me congrats. Is that strange? Remember to set aside a chunk for tax on the range for now, for no pain, no gain below. Plain sight in the middle of Maine where they love to tell me how everything changed. I'm like, but ain't that everywhere? I still write so I got ink on every chair in my room and I still wash under every ear. I prefer Evian over heavy beer. And when I run into you on Hope Street, almost every hair on my arm raises as you approach me, hoping you say something, but you don't, you just let me swear. I knew you from somewhere else, but somehow faded, let me hear. Now back from intermission to see this through. I miss you like the last day of class for seniors who still in school. I'm Massachusetts when it's June, or friends when y'all ain't still as cool. I know at some point you'll have this feeling too.
So I met this girl the other day from around the way. Red line of fishing I tapped to when I'm out of change. And boy, she was hot, but I told Satan not to date. Not today, Satan. Not today. Now I'ma stay until I found out she lives like a block away. Wait, I indulged some subtle hints the whole riot. I mean, Mace didn't have this kind of welcome. And I ain't famous, but I did entertainment. The convo had started aging, and I ain't know what her name was. Said, you got a man? Maybe an Instagram. She smiled and wrote her street address on my hand. She was different, fam, and I'm cool with that. She smiled back, said, hope you know what to do with that. I just wanted a good gal, she just wanted a pen pal. Sorry, this is my stop though, so the song gotta end now. Oh shit, this is my stop. Yo, it was nice meeting you. What's your name?
7 local train. The next stop is Brunswick Central, 42nd Street.
was Skip Whitman featuring Emmett James with L.A. We're still here at Mad Fresh in these streets. If you want your music video shown, email it to us. madfreshstreets@gmail.com. We've been getting some really dope submissions this season. And we're still kicking it with Sonya Williams. Miss Sonya Williams.
Hey.
So talk to us about the specific point in time when you knew you wanted to take this profession serious. I know you mentioned 2006. So what happened for that to
what
click?
event sparked that for me? Okay, growing up in Atlanta, there's this cafe that's famous here. It's called the Apache Cafe. Pretty sure you heard of it.
Heard of it.
Man, Apache Cafe go up on Wednesday nights. When you talking about like a serious indie showcase. So it was this one artist that went up. And I told her this before, I believe. Her name is Algebra Blessed. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
I don't think I've heard of Algebra.
But she did an acoustic set that night. And it was like, I don't know, it was just something about it that spoke to my soul. I was like, this is what I want to do. Like this reaction that she's getting here and this vibe that's in this room.
Right.
Like I really feel like I can do this. So that's what really made me kind of take that route.
Okay.
And really go for it.
Okay, so the Apache Cafe was somewhere that you typically hung out.
Right.
And did you do a lot of networking around there?
Oh, yeah. I definitely did a lot of networking at the Apache Cafe. I did a lot of my first shows at the Apache Cafe. And I really would say I really got my musical start at the Apache Cafe. So it really means a lot to my artistry.
So talk to us about where do you draw inspiration?
I draw inspiration from everywhere, like people's different situations.
Okay.
Like I got friends, girlfriends that go through stuff, relationships.
Okay.
You know, all
yes.
females can relate to relationships, dealing with some dogs and going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Definitely inspires my lyrical content.
Okay.
As far as the sound, just listening to 90s music, you know, Lauryn
That's
Hill.
a really big
Faith Evans.
That's a really big wave right now.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we had Fresh Ali on the episode on the show, and his whole thing is kind of 90s influence.
It was the best.
What do you think it was about that time?
About the 90s? I always tell people I feel like the 90s was the last real era of real music.
Okay.
Period. After that, it got super saturated and watered down.
Yeah.
That was when it was real instrumentation and real lyricism and real vocals and skill. So when you was a kid growing up around that time, you couldn't help but to get the sauce a little bit.
Yeah.
It dripped on us.
Yeah.
So that's we are the 90s. So we continue
90s.
that legacy, and I'm proud of that.
What was it? Born into the 90s?
Born into the 90s, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was at the edge of the 80s coming into the 90s, so that was us.
Hey, man. Y'all hear it? 90s music is what's inspiring the wave today, y'all. So if you're not up on it, if you're too young, you watching this show, go back and repeat the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to hop into the next video, though. This next one we got coming up is Marcel Alexander with Got Nothing. Shawty ain't got nothing. Right to him. Man, fresh.
Say you wanna grind, I ain't saying nothing. These hoes think I'm the one, I ain't raw none. Yeah, I'm on the way, but it ain't nothing. Getting to the money, I ain't got nothing. So go ahead, do you, cause it ain't nothing. Brought you to the table, you ain't got nothing. Pull up to the club, I ain't got nothing. Leaving with your girl, now you got nothing. Two up, you down, saying I ain't raw none. Pull up, go ahead, bragging like you brown, son. Oh yeah, I'm rolling like I'm on, son. Make a play, boy, but it ain't none. Spark it up so the hoes up. In the building dripping like some soy sauce. I ain't got it like a raw son. And I want it if I own none. Say you wanna grind, I ain't saying nothing. These hoes think I'm the one, I ain't raw nothing. Yeah, I'm on the way, but it ain't nothing. Getting to the money, I ain't got nothing. So go ahead, do you, cause it ain't nothing. Brought you to the table, you ain't got nothing. Pull up to the club, I ain't got nothing. Leaving with your girl, now you got nothing. I ain't tripping unless I need something. You got a man cause you need something. I ain't worried, I ain't got nothing. Rolling through the club, I ain't got nothing. No strap, no bands, I ain't got none. Know who it is like I got some. Don't eat the flex, I ain't got none. I run a check, but I ain't gone. No. So you wanna grind, I ain't saying nothing. These hoes think I'm the one, I ain't raw none. Yeah, I'm on the way, but it ain't none. Getting to the money, I ain't got none. So go ahead, do you, cause it ain't nothing. Brought you to the table, you ain't got nothing. Pull up to the club, I ain't got nothing. Leaving with your girl, now you got nothing. In my zone, I don't care what they say. I made a way, and then I made a way. RFMG, and I take that to the grave. I ain't got nothing, made a play, made a play. Okay, switching up when I'm switching lanes. In the kitchen like missing games. In a different world doing different things. Pinocchio, I'm just pulling strings. Ain't got nothing, but I gotta get it. Pin in the sky, ain't got a limit. Look in my eyes, I'm about business. Let's move. So you wanna grind, I ain't saying nothing. These hoes think I'm the one, I ain't raw none. Yeah, I'm on the way, but it ain't nothing. Getting to the money, I ain't got nothing. So go ahead, do you, cause it ain't nothing. Brought you to the table, you ain't got nothing. Pull up to the club, I ain't got nothing. Leaving with your girl, now you got nothing.
All right, everybody. That was Marcel Alexander with Got Nothing. Still kicking it here with Sonya Williams. We learned a lot about Sonya. You know, when she started singing, how she started singing, who inspired her to sing. So she has a music video. So talk to us about LMFO.
Okay, so let me find out. It's a video that's real personal to me. It's real personal. It's a turn up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the beat is going in. You know what I'm saying? And it's got a nice little summertime feel to it. But it's also like it's a self-celebration song. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everybody motivated, everybody turned up. And I used that opportunity to tell them a little bit about myself too.
Okay.
Since it's a self-celebration song, I just wanted people to kind of see where I came from with that message, you know, where how humble beginnings created, you know, a boss in the making.
Nice.
And now I'm gonna let them find out about this bossness that's coming at you. The glow up is real. So I just, you know, the treatment is a little personal, but it's still a turn up, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
Do you consider yourself as somebody that the game's been missing?
Oh, it's funny that you asked me that. My first ever music campaign when I started doing music in 2006 was called Sonya is What Music is Missing. And I had a big billboard with my face, and I was out in the streets campaigning that.
That's crazy. So tell us why you say that, because you just piped up when you just said, wait, hold on.
Because I just feel like I am that missing note. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm not watered down, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or be arrogant.
But I'm a beast.
But it's a lot of people out here that's not giving us no real vocals.
That's real.
And I don't water that down for y'all. I'm gonna sing.
That's real.
If anything, I'm gonna sing for you.
We appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Listen, we appreciate real singers because not everybody can sing.
Yeah.
And this is not auto-tune. And we've had some real singers on Mad Fresh in these streets this season.
That part. It's a lot of real good singers out here now. Don't get me wrong. But I want to be there in the league with them. I'm in that league.
You are. You're truly a vocalist.
I appreciate it.
So, you know, we're going to hop into the video. We're not going to keep y'all waiting. Miss Sonya, will you do the honors?
Oh, yes. This is Sonya Williams checking in with Mad Fresh in the Streets. And y'all are getting ready to see my video for Let Me Find Out.
Fresh.
Yikes.
I've been going hard, just trying to get to this paper. I stay on my grind, I ain't worried about no haters. I'm just trying to make it out the hood, I'll see you later. First they didn't believe, but now they asking me for favors. I just wanna make my mama so damn proud. First they didn't want me, but they on me now. But it's all good, cause you already know how it goes. When niggas think you're poppin', but I'm still hood. I'm just living good, that's for sure. But I can hear them talking.
Let me find out that a bitch came up.
Let me
find out she done got fine as fuck.
Let me find out.
Let me find out that she lit right now.
Yeah.
She get into the money, got a neck of funny.
Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Please don't let this face fool you, cause on some real shit, I've been in the trap cooking up, I'm on some trill shit. Get it, split it, flip it, spin it, any way you gotta get it. Just long as they see you winning. I just wanna make my mama so damn proud. First they didn't want me, but they on me now. But it's all good, cause you already know how it goes. When niggas think you're poppin', but I'm still hood, living good. But I can hear them talking.
Let me find out that a bitch came up.
Let me
find out she done got fine as fuck.
Let me find out.
Let me find out that she lit right now.
Yeah.
She get into the money, got a neck of funny.
Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out.
Get into the money, got a neck of funny.
That was Sonya Williams with LMFO, Let Me Find Out. I hope y'all learned a little bit more about her, because she just said that was a self-celebration and it was more personal. So clearly you can see the storyline. I actually saw a couple cameos in that video. My boy
homies.
Willie Hen.
You know, I got to give
Ken,
a shout out
Jay.
to the home team. You know
Give
what I'm saying?
us some shout-outs.
Tribe. Definitely shout out to Tribe. Shout out to I Am. Shout out to Free Promo. Shout out to Red Nation, Hood Soul, of course. I mean the Vibe Tribe. Everybody out here doing their thing, man. Fresh in the streets, like everybody. This movement is so dope, and everybody just keep inspiring, stay inspired, and yeah, I'm out.
Thank you so much, Sonya, for joining us on Mad Fresh in these Streets. Like, we really appreciate having dope talent on the show. So thank you for taking the time to talk to us and chop it up with us. You did. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a pleasure. Seriously.
So, as always, everybody, I'm your host, Ceeze the A&R. We got Mock Diesel, Just Diesel behind the camera. This has been Mad Fresh in these Streets. Send us your music videos. Like, seriously. Like, this is a platform for you. All you got to do is send it to us, and we're gonna put it on the show. Send it to us at madfreshstreets@gmail.com. Follow us on MF Streets, and we out.
Hold up. I got a gift for you. Hood Soul. Hood Soul, wants you to be an official member of the Hood Soul Social Club. So, you're not official till you got a dad hat. So, Mad Fresh in the Streets is officially Hood Soul. I got one for you too, cameraman.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This was so sweet.
Oh, yeah. I got something else for y'all too.
Coming up, dog.
I can't forget to shout out. I'm sorry. I'm being real ghetto right now.
Go ahead.
But I got to shout out SW Hairlines. And I got to shout out Sky Treats.
Ooh,
I
heard about them Sky Treats.
Got to shout them out. You know what I'm saying? Go follow them if you don't follow them, by the way.
These treats ain't no hoe.
Nah, they ain't no hoe. All right.
All right.